So guys, I wanted to stop real quick and show y'all a little trick that I do. So what I want to do here, I don't want to have to take boards off. It's a whole lot easier to keep the stack on the mill so that I can get all of them off at one time with the tractor. So what I like to do is when I get to this point where I can't really saw any more boards without it catching in the throat of the mill right here, these wood misers have got this angled throat right here. And as you can see, this board is going to hit on the mill and it's not going to allow it to go through the cut like it should. So what I like to do so that I can keep all the boards on the mill and make my life a lot easier is take maybe the top 3 boards or so and just scoot them over just like that. And that gives me 3 or so more inches so that I can go ahead and finish out my cuts without having to move around any boards. It's just a lot easier that way, and it doesn't put extra pressure on the blade. It's just the best way to do it as far as I have discovered. But that's just a little trick I like to do. So that just makes things a whole lot easier to shift those top 3 boards over, and it worked perfectly on this particular log. Yeah, I'll be able to get all of these in one scoop with the grapple. Now first, of course, I'm going to scoot these over a little more and see if we can get an idea of what these boards look like. That log gave us how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those. I think they're 12.5 inches wide. About 12 inches wide. So this is another pine log, of course, and it's about 17 inches around, and it's not really a consistent 17 inches. It looks like it was probably towards the top of the tree, and it's not very even. You can see there's some dips and knots and so forth in it. So I think I can still get maybe 3 4-inch cants out of it. And from those 4-inch cants, I can start cutting my 2x4s. I'm not sure, it's a little bit uneven, but let's just start cutting and see how it works out. So I was able to get the 3 cants that I was wanting out of that, so that's a really good thing. And I wanted to go ahead and show y'all this before I did it. I have found that normally it's best just to go ahead and cut your slabs off, even if you waste a little bit of material. I found that it's better just to go ahead and make one cut, one kind of an aggressive cut, because if you end up making 2 or 3 cuts trying to save as much material as possible, you're just dulling your blade and you're wasting time. So if you waste just a small amount of material, but you save your blade and save time. I feel like that's worth it. But what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to just skim a little off the top here, because I believe I can get one 2x4 out of this middle piece before I start getting 2x4s out of these two side pieces, just because of the arcs right here. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and I believe that it will work out. We'll just see. Let's try it and see how it works. So that went pretty good. We got 16 2x4s out of that. There's 14 on the mill, one right there, and I had to throw this other one off to the side. So that was the single one in the middle that we were able to salvage from the very top up there. But what I'm going to have to do here is this middle cant, this is actually the side cant right there. This middle cant is actually 4 3/16. So what I'm going to have to do is take off all of this cant and this cant, or these 2x4s and these 2x4s, and go ahead and lay these up on edge and resaw them down to what they're supposed to be at 4 inches. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and we should be done. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. I made the mistake today of showing up here too late in the morning, and it is just hot even up under this shelter that I built. Although this shelter has really improved things, it is just hot. So I think this is going to be the last one for the day. It is hot, and I'm going to go ahead and get these boards stacked, these 2x4s stacked, and we will start back on this another day. 16, what did I say, 16 2x4s out of that last log, and I can't remember how many boards we got, one buys out of that first log, but pretty good yield. Having the camera out and sawing at the same time makes progress pretty slow, but that's okay. I do enjoy making the videos quite a bit, and I hope that y'all enjoyed watching it, and I will see y'all on the next one.